మనం ఇంతకుముందు వీడియోలో రేషన్ నెంబర్స్ యొక్క ప్రాపర్టీస్ గురించి నేర్చుకున్నాము. వాట్ ఆర్ దోస్ ప్రాపర్టీస్? క్లోజర్ ప్రాపర్టీ, కమ్యూటేటివ్ ప్రాపర్టీ, associative property, multiplicative identity, additive identity, rule of zero, additive inverse, multiplicative inverse, distributive property. Okay, now today we are going to solve some problems in exercise number 1.1. Look there, what is given. Name the property involved in the following. That means here some examples are given. There are 9 problems. Among these 9, what property represents the given example? ఈ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ని చూసి ఏ ప్రాపర్టీని ఇండికేట్ చేస్తుందో మనం చెప్పాలి. ఫస్ట్ వన్ 8/5 plus 0 is equal to 8/5. That equal to 0 plus 8/5. That means what we can say? If you observe here, there is a 0. 0 is also a rational number. And also there is a symbol plus, so addition. And that 0 is there. That means when you recall which property belongs to like this, as that is additive identity. Why? Because of here we add 0, we get the same number. Here 8/5 plus 0. That means we add 0 to 8/5. Then what we get? 8/5. So it is additive identity. So here you write additive identity. And one more property you may observe here. 8/5 and 0 both are integer rational numbers. Then what you get? 8/5 plus 0 is equal to 8/5. 0 plus 8/5 is also 8/5. That means a plus b is equal to b plus a. That means here there is one more identity like this, that is commutative property. Then what about here in the second one? How is this? You look here, 2 into 3/5 plus 1/2. Then what we write? 2 into 3/5 plus and 2 into 1/2. This is multiplication, this is addition. Multiplication over addition. What type of property it is called as? Distributive property. Distributive property. Now we move to the third one. If how it is, you may look, it looks like 1. But what is the similarity in both 1 and 3? Here 3/7 into 1. Here 8/5 plus 0. That means 0 is a additive identity. 1 is a multiplicative identity. Okay. Now what you get? Same number. That means we multiply 3/7 by 1. Then what we get? 3/7 again without any change. That means it indicates, it represents multiplicative identity. And also there is a commutative property under multiplication. Here in the fourth one, minus 2/5 into 1 is equal to minus 2/5. That equal to 1 into minus 2/5. What you observe, both are similar. Here into 1, here also 1 into. Here into 1, here also 1 into. So this is also represents multiplicative identity, or otherwise commutative under multiplication. Both are one more property you may observe, that is commutative under multiplication. commutative under multiplication. Now we move to the fifth one. What you observe 2 by 5 plus 1 by 3. Again, what we write after RHS? In RHS, 1 by 3 plus 2 by 5. Both are same. But what is the symbol here? Plus, that means addition. Addition symbol. And what type of property it indicates? It indicates commutative property. Commutative property under addition. Commutative under addition. Now here, how it is? 5 by 2 into 3 by 7, that equal to 15 by 14. Here, 5 by 2 is a rational number, 3 by 7 is also a rational number. Multiplication of these two, what we get, it is also a rational number. That means it indicates a closure property. It is a closure property under multiplication. It is a closure under multiplication. Now we move to the seventh one. 7a plus minus 7a, it gives 0. Sum of these two rational numbers gives 0. That means what is 0? 0 is a additive identity. When we get additive identity, sum of two rationals, then it is called additive inverse. This is called additive inverse. Here you may observe, this is first term is 7a, the second term is minus 7a. Just what is the observation? Here plus 7a, here it is minus 7a. So it gives 0. So additive inverse. This property, this indicates the additive inverse property. Now here you may observe x into 1 by x is equal to 1. That means into means multiplication. X into 1 by x, that equal to 1. X cancel. 1 into 1 is 1. That means 1 is a multiplicative identity. 1 is a multiplicative identity. But what we get? Multiplicative identity we get. That means here it indicates what property it is. It is multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse. You may recall our multiplicative inverse property. When you multiply two rationals, what we get 1. If we get 1, then it is in multiplicative inverse. Here in the ninth one and last one of the first question. 2 into x plus 2 into 6 is equal to 2 into x plus 6. First you may observe the right hand side. What is there? 2 into x plus 6. Which property? Like this, distributive property. That means multiplication over addition. What we can write from this RHS? 2 into x. Yes, that is there. Here, next 2 into plus 2 into 6, 2 into 6. Then what type of property it is? Distributive property, or otherwise multiplication over addition. This is the distributive property. You may write down. First you may read thoroughly and recall the properties what we learned in previous classes. There are some properties for rational numbers: closure property, commutative property, associative property, role of 0, that means additive identity, role of 1, that is multiplicative identity, additive inverse, multiplicative inverse, distributive property. Like those properties are there in previous classes. We may recall all those and do these. If you may have any doubts, ask me later. Okay, thank you. Okay, we move to the second one. Write the additive and the multiplicative inverses of the following. That means ఇచ్చినటువంటి minus 3 by 5 కి ఒక additive inverse రాయాలి and also multiplicative inverse రాయాలి. How can we decide which is additive inverse and which is multiplicative inverse? What we know as per the rule of inverse property, additive inverse or multiplicative inverse property, we know that if we add one integer, then you get same integer, then it is called additive inverse. That is additive identity. Here, what we need inverse. That means, what is the given rational number? Minus 3 by 5. You add one more integer to the minus 3 by 5, then you get 0, then the written number, then the written rational is a additive inverse to the given one. ఏమి లేదు, -3/5 కి ఏ నెంబర్ కలిపితే, ఏ రేషనల్ నెంబర్ కలిపితే 0 వస్తుందో దానిని ఎడిటివ్ ఇన్వర్స్ అంటాము. -3/5 కి మనం ఎంత యాడ్ చేస్తే, వాట్ ఈస్ అవర్ టార్గెట్? 0. -3/5 కి ఎంత కలిపితే 0 వస్తుంది? For what number we get 0? That means you simply remember it. What is the given rational -3/5? You simply change the sign of the given one and add it. ఇచ్చిన రేషనల్ నెంబర్లో ఇక్కడ మైనస్ ఉంటే ప్లస్ రాసుకోండి, ప్లస్ ఉంటే మైనస్ రాసుకోండి. Here what is there? Minus. So you write simply +3/5. Now you read it, -3/5 plus 3/5, that equal to 0. When we get 0, we add 3/5, then we get 0. So here 3/5 is additive inverse. 3/5 is additive inverse to -3/5. So here you write 3/5 is additive inverse to -3/5. Now one more we need. What is that? Multiplicative inverse. Here what we get? Additive identity. Now we need to get multiplicative identity. What is multiplicative identity? 1. So you may rewrite this one like this. -3/5. You put multiplication symbol is equal. What is our target? To get 1. When you get 1, -3/5 is the given rational number. You multiply it by another rational number, then you get 1. What gives us 1? What gives us 1? ఇక్కడ ఈ ఖాళీలో మనం ఏం రాస్తే 1 వస్తుంది. So simply you write the reciprocal of given rational. What is the reciprocal of -3/5? That is -5/3. 5 ones, 3 ones. 1 into 1, 1. -1 into -1, +1. That means when we get 1, in multiplication, if you get 1, then the written number -5/3 is the multiplicative inverse of given rational -3/5. How can we get -5/3? Just simply we write the reciprocal of the given rational. So here you write, therefore -5/3 is multiplicative inverse of -3/5. Now you observe here 3/5 is the required additive inverse to the given -3/5. ఇక్కడ 3/5 అనేది -3/5 కి additive inverse అవుతుంది. అలాగే ఇక్కడ -5/3 అంటే దీనికి రెసిప్రోకల్, -3/5 కి రెసిప్రోకల్ -5/3 అవుతుంది. ఈ -5/3 అనేది ఇచ్చినటువంటి రేషనల్ -3/5 కి మల్టిప్లికేటివ్ ఇన్వర్స్ అవుతుంది. అంటే ఇక్కడ మనం గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాల్సిన అంశం ఏంటి అంటే ఎడిటివ్ ఇన్వర్స్ కావాలంటే RHS లో మనకి ఎడిటివ్ ఐడెంటిటీ రావాలి. అలానే మల్టిప్లికేటివ్ ఇన్వర్స్ కావాలి అంటే ఈక్వల్ తర్వాత అంటే RHS లో మనకి మల్టిప్లికేటివ్ ఐడెంటిటీ 1 రావాలి. అంటే ఎడిటివ్ ఇన్వర్స్ రావాలంటే 0 రావాలి. మల్టిప్లికేటివ్ ఇన్వర్స్ కావాలంటే RHS లో మనకి 1 రావాలి. ఇలా వచ్చేటట్టు మనం ఏవైతే రేషన్స్ రాస్తామో వాటిని ఇక్కడ ఎడిటివ్ ఇన్వర్స్ అని మల్టిప్లికేటివ్ ఇన్వర్స్ అని అంటారు. ఓకే, లైక్ దట్ హియర్ ఆల్సో వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఎడిటివ్ ఇన్వర్స్ టు 1? 1 కి ఎంత యాడ్ చేస్తే 0 వస్తుంది? ఇట్స్ సింపుల్లీ we can write 1 plus -1, then you get 0. What we add? -1. So here -1 is additive inverse. Then multiplicate inverse. 1 అని ఎంత పెట్టి మల్టిప్లై చేస్తే 1 వస్తుంది? 1. So 1 is multiplicative inverse. Okay. Now you think what is the additive inverse to 0 and what is the multiplicative inverse 0, and there are in the textbook 5th and 6th also there. You think and you do these 3 as homework. Okay. According to the properties, now we move to the third question, fill in the blanks. When we go to fill the blanks, you may always kept in your mind the properties of rational numbers. Okay. Now first you may observe -1/17 plus dash is equal to -12/5 plus -1/17. It looks like how it is here -1/17. Here also -1/17. Here in the first term is -12/5. You may recall which property is suitable to this one. Either it is a closure property, no. Whether it is commutative property, yes, it looks like that. So here -1/17, here -1/17. What is the second one? A plus B is equal to B plus A. It is like that. So when you recall it, A plus B is equal to B plus A. What is in the place of B? -12/5. Then you may recall and you rewrite this one in the place of left hand side in the place of B. So here you write -12/5. There is no calculation here. Just simply logic only. You may remember or recall the properties of rational numbers and you think which is suitable to this one. And then you may identify easily it is in the form of A plus B. A plus B is equal to B plus A. In that part, what is not given? Here this part is not given. But what is B? That is given in the right side. What is B? -12/5. You simply substitute. You simply put it in the place of B. That's all. That's enough. So it is what type of property it is? It's a commutative property under addition. Now we move to the second one like that. What is in the left hand side? -2/3 plus dash. That equal to -2/3. -2/3 కి మనం ఏ నెంబర్ యాడ్ చేస్తే -2/3 వస్తుంది? You may think it. When it is a simple logic is there. Which property it is? It's a addition. So additive identity. Additive identity. What is additive identity? 0. So you simply put it in the place of dash. -2/3 plus 0. Then what you get? -2/3. That means we add 0 to any number, you get the same number. That means 0 is the additive identity. Already we learned it in the previous class. Now 1 into dash is equal to 9/11. 1 into dash. 1 ని ఎంత పెట్టి మల్టిప్లై చేస్తే 9/11 వస్తుంది. This is a simple question. 1 తోటి ఏ నెంబర్ ని మల్టిప్లై చేస్తే సేమ్ నెంబర్ వస్తుంది. సో మనకి కావాల్సిన నెంబర్ ఏంటి? Here what is our needy number? 9/11. So you simply write the same number here also. 1 into 9/11 is 9/11. Like how it is 1 into A is equal to A, 1 into B is equal to B, 1 into 10 is equal to 10. Like that, 1 into 9 plus 11 is equal to 9 plus 11. Now we move to the fourth one. Here you may observe in the water how many numbers are there in the left hand side part. 1, 2, 3. When there are 3 numbers, which property we have 3 rationals in the left hand side? It's associative and also indistributive. But here, what are the symbols between these 3 given rationals? Addition symbol. So it's which property is like this? This is additive associative property. Associative property under addition. Associative property under addition. What we know in the associative property? A plus of B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. You observe what we did here. Here we kept alone A in the left hand side. We sum of first B and C. In the what we did in the right hand side, first 2 rationals are sum of first. After that we add C. So here also like that. Minus 12 is A. In the B plus 5 by 6, C plus 6 by 7. Then here A plus minus 12 S. In the B plus 5 by 6 S. Now what is in the place of C? What is C? This is A. This is B. This is C. This is A. This is B. Then what is the remaining one? C. That is simply you write here 6 by 7. That's enough. What type of property it is? It is associative property under addition. Okay. Okay. Now we move to the fourth question. That is, you may do the in third one, remaining 3. Now we move to the fourth one. Multiply 2 by 11 by the reciprocal of minus 5 by 14. 2 by 11 ni multiply 2 by 11. 2 by 11 ni by reciprocal of minus 5 by 14. Reciprocal of minus 5 by 14. That means minus 5 by 14 యొక్క reciprocal తోటి దీన్ని మల్టిప్లై చేయండి. కాబట్టి ఇప్పుడు reciprocal ఏంటి? minus 5 reciprocal of minus 5 by 14. Already we know it. Reciprocal of minus 5 by 14 is, you may simply write in the place of denominator and numerator. That means minus 14 by 5. You write denominator in the numerator in the place of denominator. So multiply 2 by 11. So 2 by 11 multiplication symbol by the reciprocal. What is the reciprocal of minus 5 by 14? That is minus 14 by 5. If there is any cancellation, there is any common factors, you may cancel it. If there is no common factors, then you multiply the numerator and denominator and denominator. 2 into minus 14 is minus 28. 11 into 5 is 55. Simple one. Okay. Now we move to the fifth question. Which properties can be used in computing? Here our calculation is given. You may compute what is the final result of this equation. In computing, what properties you then can be used here? అంటే ఏ ప్రాపర్టీస్ అయితే మనము నేర్చుకున్నాము అన్నిట్లో ఏ వాడతామో ఇక్కడ. Here the solution is, how it is 2 by 5 into 5 into 7 by 6. This look like what property? Associative property. What is the symbol between the given rationals? Multiplication symbols. So what property we can use in the first one is multiplicative associative or associative property under multiplication. Here also same. So first we can, in the given, we rewrite this part into like this: 2 by 5 into 5 into 7 by 6 plus 1 by 3 into 3 into 4 by 11. You observe what we can change. The numbers are not changed in order. We put the brackets are changed only. A into B into C. A into B into C. Here also like that. What we can write A into B into C? First one, we know that. I write it here. A into B into C may be written as A into B into C. We apply this one here. A into B into C. A into B. Just I change the brackets. Here. This is the reciprocal of 1 by 5. 2 by 5 means 2 into 1 by 5. So, here what property here we use? Multiplicative associative. Then again, 5 ones are 5. Here what property we can use? That means you may observe 2 into, or you may write like this, 1 by 5 into 5 into 7 by 6 plus, here there is no need to rewrite, you write as usual without any change. Here, what type of property this is? Reciprocal of 5. That means it's a what property it is? Additive or multiplicative inverse. That means 1. 2 into 1, 2. 2 into 1, 2 into 7 by 6 plus 1 by 3 into 3 it is also 1 into 4 by 14. It's not 14, it's 11. It's 11. Okay. Now 2 into 7 by 6. 2 into 7 by 6 means closure property. Closure property under multiplication. 2 ones, 2 threes. 7 by 3. Yes. 4 by 11. Here what we did is closure property. Here how it is? It is in the closure property. This one is, each one is closure property under multiplication. This one is closure property under addition. Closure in multiplication. This is closure in addition. That is 33. Equating the denominators, 3 11s, 11 sevens are 77. 11 threes are 33, 3 fours are 12. That's 89 by 33. That means the given equation is this one. What we get final result is 89 by 33. We are getting 89 by 33 in the way of process. What properties we can use is, first we may rewrite each part using multiplicative associative property. After that we rewrite this one like this. This is the what type of property? This one and this one. These two are multiplicative inverse. That means product of 1 by 5 into 5 is 1. 1 by 3 into 3 is also 1. Here 2 into 7 by 6. Here how it is multiplicative closure property each one. Then again here we get a simple ratio number 7 by 3. Here is 4 by 11. Now how it is? It's addition symbol. It's a closure property. Closure property under addition. Here also you may do this one, sixth one, verify. You may first, this is for homework for you. First you may find this part. After that, first you may find LHS. After that, you may find the RHS separately. You find LHS. After that, you may find RHS. Both are equal or not, you may check it. Okay, thank you.